Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. And the winds of change are certainly blowing through here today, as not only do we have our new general manager, a new commentary team, but now we have a new, fresh coat of paint on the building, folks. Some of you may be wondering, where the heck is the commentary table? Well, that is none of your business. But what is your business is your general manager and my co-commentary partner, Jerry Aldini, coming down to ringside to give us some words here. And hopefully not about returning to the ring. I don't want to see a man's spine explode.
Welcome, Multiverse, to a new era in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. I am your general manager, Jerry Aldini, and welcome to our new arena. I think the production staff did a great job. Check out the new Titantron, check out the new ring. And with a new era, we've got new champions. Congratulations to Raphael Sampson and Lady Boots for capturing gold. Congratulations to Shoot Nation, the new tag champions. And congratulations to Daggerick and to Zacco Duo on their retaining. But we got a lot of business. There is so much going on. We have challenges, we have issues. We have a hair versus mask match. It's going to happen between Wilson, son of Will, and One Chance. We got to figure out what all this is happening. So the brass sat down and we have made a decision. The November 20th edition of MNW Warzone is going to be a super show. That is just 6 weeks away, folks. And on that show, we will have championship matches. Ausir Taran versus Zacco Duo. We will have Wilson, son of Will, and One Chance. Hair versus mask, but what kind of match? We're still working on that. We got to make it a doozy. You can't just have that be a regular match. And we need to find contenders for all our other champions. There's a lot we have to do in the next 6 weeks, folks. So I would say get settled in. It's going to be a hell of a ride. All right, hang on, let me get here.
Oh, yeah, just get your headset on.
I'm ready, and there you go. Hello, Michael Montoya, how are you?
Hello, Jerry Aldini, how are you? I'm doing fantastic today.
You like the fact that we're in this nice, secure location now?
I love it. I love the fact that I'm not going to have a man thrown at my face.
Yeah, and the next time Flame Revenant does that thing with the fire in the posts, we won't get singed.
But I'll still feel it. I'll have phantom pains from that for the rest of my life.
How can you get past it? Yeah, we have so much going on. Apocalypse was a great show. We had over 500,000 fans just checking us out on pay-per-view. And in the arena, it was a great night. And now we have to move forward.
Indeed.
So, first off, of course, we have until November 20th to figure out who are going to be all of our number one contenders. We are going to have to, of course, get ready for that big match between Zacco Duo and Ausir Taran. We'll be hearing more about that later. But despite all of that, we got to start the show off.
Indeed we do, and what better way to start the show off than with an 8-man showcase.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go down to ringside.
Our opening match is a 8-man showcase match. Introducing first. Representing Nakano Worldwide, Power Surge!
And here he is, the young lion of Nakano Worldwide, tag team partner of former Big Oof champion Bart Ender, guy looking to make a name for himself, and insisted he wanted to be on the show, and I told him okay, but the only slot I got for you, kid, is a showcase match. And after a heavy sigh, he said, I'll take it.
Well, you gotta take what you can get, but can you feel the electricity on those fans?
Yeah, he's working on it. He's trying to get up there. Yeah, he's a go-getter. His recent match against, he is at least got one win under his belt. Maybe he can make it two.
Introducing next. Is the enrapturing Rapture Newroad.
Everyone's favorite tiefling coming to the ring. It's Rapture Newroad.
Everyone's favorite indeed. That's the reason I don't have wrinkles under my eyes right now.
That's great product. And this man, mentor of Dungeons and Destiny over on Flashbang. And always a crowd favorite. And one of our top cruiserweights when you think about it. Man can fly, although maybe he's got an unfair advantage with those wings.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jerry, of course he does have wings, though I think there's more than just that.
I mean skill. Man has skill.
Indeed.
And hang on, we will be right back after these messages.
Oh boy.
Feel the warm, milky, healing, Jesus-powered goodness that is Lactotanks. Step inside or be thrown in forcibly by registered Anon after you've gotten the shit beaten out of you by multiple people in one wrestling match. We swear nobody has ever died in a Lactotank. What is the Lacta made of in the Lactotank? We have no fucking clue, but we enjoy it anyways, and you will too. Lactotanks, come feel our warm, creamy, healing Jesus goodness.
Multiverse, Nexus Wrestling's Warzone, Flashbang, and Firing Line are all proudly sponsored by Rapture Beauty. Our products, rather than using unnatural and harmful chemicals, revitalize your skin by boosting the natural elements already present and enhance your natural beauty so you too can love your best self.
It's morning in Multiverse, and rest of day looms, looking to break the weary like monster breaking human twig in wrestling ring. But there is remedy. Squash roast coffee, made from finest naturally grown beans for best wake-up energy. That's because every bean have 10 beans within. That'll be 10 times more big energy than competing brand. More than enough big squash energy to power through day. Squash roast coffee. It's big cup of good stuff. Now available in decaf. Oh, but there is need to come down from blood rage.
When you want the most detailed and violent-looking pictures of battlegrounds, look for Perfect Snap Photography. We do bar fights, wars, underground wrestling, and weddings.
My wedding dress, you fat harlot!
Remember, Perfect Snap Photography. It'll be bloody perfect in a snap.
You too can now wage war against the flabby wrestlers of MNW with your own exclusive Zacko action figure. It comes with trios tag belt accessories and nut-kicking action. Pull the cord to hear Zacko's famous quotes.
Get that microphone away from me before I shot up your...
The Zacko Duo action figure, sold separately.
Whether you're working at home or giving your opponent work, we here at Lowe's are there for you. We're here with our sturdy tables and ladders that cease to exist if broken in half. We're here with rings that can stand up to even the most grueling of hoss fights. And when a locker room door is inevitably smashed by an angry lion woman, or a fiery undead leaves burn marks all over your paint, Lowe's will be there with a little elbow grease, a substandard 2x4, and a 6-figure bill. Don't believe me? Listen to these satisfied customers.
You know, I like Lowe's because they have tables that I can put pizza on because everyone else keeps breaking the goddamn tables.
This is Raphael Sampson here to remind you that Lowe's brand lumber is subpar at best. You deserve better. And trust me, I would know. I worship a god.
Lowe's is great for tinkering with any hero gadgets.
Sometimes when executing wrestling justice, I've had to break down a few barriers and a few walls.
Oh, fucking damn it, Max, my wall!
Thank goodness I shop at Lowe's so I can get the best deal on replacing and fixing all the walls I break.
Lowe's. Do it subpar for more.
Why?
And we are back. Let's head back down to ringside for our next entrant.
And introducing next. Istanbul.
Well, here comes Istanbul, but here's the question: where's Constantinople?
I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, Jerry.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, actually, we will be seeing Constantinople later tonight. Istanbul's former tag partner, now a member of Chained Hell. But Istanbul recently returned to MNW and looking to make a singles run. And right now,
let's see how that works out for him.
Trying to establish himself in the showcase scene. Always a good place to start out when you're looking to make your place.
Always a delight. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it, because he's Turkish. Got it.
Yep.
Hang on a moment. Seems like we're having some lighting problems. We'll be right back.
Are you having trouble up there? Can't seem to keep it up in form? Does no amount of gel or jelly seem to even keep it stiff? Well, have no fear, because Absolute Hair Care is here. Absolute Hair Care is a service dedicated to ensure that you have a quality and style that makes you look not only great, but also looks good even when you get pile-driven in the ring. With a vast assortment of gels, putty sprays, shoes, shampoos, and conditioners, we'll guarantee you'll have the freshest dew in the multiverse. We cater to Yakiniku Party, Blue Dandy, Gorwheel, Raphael Sampson, the founder himself, Absolute Washington, and even people like Trash Man.
Name redacted.
We even have live testimonies from the judge of MNW himself, Raphael Sampson.
Lo, as the Lord is my witness, I'm amazed at how soft and how strong my mane has become, similar to the days of old, when my namesake, Samson, proved his strength with his locks to all those around him. So I too prove the power of my hair by keeping it from damage done by inadequate salon products and being brought headfirst into the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor. To get your appointment, call 1-800-ABSOLUTE today. We eagerly await your call. And remember, can't return to your roots? Get Absolute.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
Hello, I am Burnout Vaughn. I am here to spread awareness of drinking responsibly and promoting MNW's Help Them Kids program, created by HR. As someone who partakes in a bit of the bubbly myself and a history of over-drinking on numerous occasions, I believe I'm the perfect role model to not follow when it comes to drinking. Seriously, who's dumb enough to look up to my drunk ass? When drinking, know your limits. It's fun to drink sometimes. It's not fun to drink to the point where you lose your memory of the night before and somehow end up on the rooftop of one of your fellow employees' townhouses. Wait, why does that sound familiar? When drinking, take note of the alcohol content of the beverage you are partaking in. 6 beers is not the same as 6 jars of Krokvar's homemade bathtub moonshine. Well, of course it's not. That's the point. Finally, I would like to address alcoholism. If you or a loved one suffers from alcoholism and you are drinking, stop it. Get some help. We at MNW want to see all of our fans living healthy lives and living said lives to the fullest. And if you're gonna drink, at least do it at our damn pub where we can cut you off. Jeez, support small businesses, you fuck. Drinking should be a fun exercise, and by drinking responsibly, you can achieve that. This has been Burnout Vaughn, and thank you for your time.
And we're back. Let's go down to the ringside for the next entrant.
Introducing fourth. Representing Human Resources, registered Anon.
And here's our HR director.
Indeed, there he is. He gave me a lot of papers to sign when I first got here.
When I was transferring from firing line over to Warzone to be general manager, so much paperwork, and I still want to understand why they had to draw so much blood.
Yeah, there's a lot of signatures in blood.
Yeah.
More than usual.
And at the same time.
Yeah, they even had me initial in blood, which just seemed excessive.
Oh no. Really? You signed that one?
Oh, God.
It's okay. I've got a really good lawyer. We'll have him look at it later. Meanwhile, there he is, registered Anon, taking part in this 8-man showcase match.
Let's see where he comes out. HR director, see if we can knock some heads here in this match.
And it's time for our next entrant.
Introducing fifth. Glacirus.
And here he is, the master of Street Lucha. It's Glacirus.
You know, I've always liked Glacirus' look. He's definitely got a presence and aura around him that's, well, very unique.
This is true, and a man looking to make a mark, much like his former tag partner Bart Ender, he'd love to find himself in one of the title scenes.
Indeed he would, but so would anybody here. The titles are prestigious, and everybody wants a shot.
But, you know, we need new contenders. Maybe it's Glacirus' time to go after the big oof, but that means he'll have to face the judge of the multiverse.
Yep. And he has to prove himself right here, right now, tonight.
That would go a long way.
And introducing sixth, representing one half of Blood Money, the Republic, Sir McCheese.
And here he is, the cheesy one, the Gouda boy, the last true remnant of the Republic. It's Sir McCheese.
No, he may be grasping at straws at this point, but he's grasping hard onto those straws.
I mean, this man has faced for many of the belts. He hasn't actually won anything outside of the tag titles, but another person who could make a good argument that it's his time to go after a title.
Well, let's see him show himself tonight here in singles action. Well, with 7 other people.
I mean, he's a solos. It's every man for himself. It's a singles match just with 8 participants.
Such a great way to start a show with absolute pandemonium.
It always seems to work.
Introducing next, representing the Murder Cave, Chaz Lee.
A couple of weeks ago, Dr. Grimm of the Murder Cave managed to go all the way and win a showcase match. Now Chaz Lee looking to see if he can repeat that performance and bring in 2 wins for his faction.
Indeed, possibly bolstered by, well, the big title match last week. That would definitely light a fire under Murder Cave if I'm thinking correctly here.
Well, he also has to be keeping in mind what happened with the Outlaws and High Voltage last week. His the underlings he hired to pay off his scheme not only lost to High Voltage, but now can't go after a title until after next Multivania. But if Chaz is number 7, who is number 8?
And introducing our 8th and final competitor in this showcase match.
Trust me.
Representing Conquest Bloodline is the trustworthy Money in the Bank winner, Semjax.
If you're not gonna say it, Jerry, then I'm gonna say it. Oh shit!
He's the 8th man is Semjax, leader of the Conquest Bloodline and the holder of that briefcase, which he can cash in at any moment for a shot at the world title. A lot of people thought he was going to cash in at Apocalypse, but and he might have been planning to. We don't know, because I wouldn't be surprised if the sudden attack by #1 contender Ausir Taran threw his plans into turmoil. We'll have to try and get a word with the trustworthy one to find out for sure. By the way, tonight we are going to be seeing a lot of Conquest Bloodline. They have demanded matches in light of their position and Lady Boots winning the 2nd most prestigious belt on Warzone, the Nexus Titan Championship. And again, this man poised to take the grandest prize of them all.
Conquest Bloodline indeed looking to show their fangs here tonight. Let's see how that works out for them, starting with this match.
And here we go. And right off the bat, Chaz Lee going after Semjax.
And scissors takedown to Anon.
We have oh no, it's registered Anon versus Rapture Newroad and Istanbul going after Sir McCheese. You know that Sir McCheese is no stranger to oil wrestling.
Oh, indeed he's not. Well, it seems like the longer he wrestles him, the more slicked up and quick moving that armor's going to be.
And meanwhile, Power Surge now is facing off against Mr. Money in the Bank and Glacirus going after the Murder Caver.
Meanwhile, on the outside, oh, we had a pin attempt there. And Rapture Newroad on Anon.
You know, try and pin early if you can. Rapture Newroad, no stranger to showcase matches. And oh, nice Inseguri kick to Anon.
Showing his veteran status of the biz. Oh, Anon catching him there. Oh, and a power bomb on the outside.
I mean, the power bomb, kind of a specialty of our HR director. Meanwhile, Power Surge just trying. Oh, never. I spoke too soon. Semjax is not going to let Power Surge get one over on him.
You know, you'd expect the HR department to have a specialty of caring or understanding. Nope, it's power bombs here.
I mean, we've never had the happiest, fuzziest when it comes to that. I'm going to say it.
Well, we have plenty of fuzzy guys here, but none of them are too happy.
Speaking of which, we did, of course, have that that brutal loss of Grizzly Adams last week to the one, the only, the ace of M&W, Zacho Duo.
That's definitely going to have Meme celebrating, hooting and hollering backstage. Heard it earlier.
We did. And
Semjax now going after Power Surge on the outside with a brutal right hand.
Looks like, other than that, oh, I was going to say everyone's in the ring, but Istanbul drawing Rapture out. Looks like Glacirus is trying to tap out Chaz Lee, and Chaz gives him that hydraulic punch for his trouble.
We now McCheese going after Chaz Lee now. Off the ropes there.
Now, interesting point on this match. Registered Anon is the only person in this match that has a previous showcase win. He could join the two-time club if he managed to win. Of course, at Apocalypse, Kelly of Omega Club became the boss of the showcase matches by winning her third.
Then we have a couple people in here looking to bring victory to their factions. Talking, of course, about Murder Cave and Conquest Bloodline. There's a lot of motivation going around tonight.
We almost saw an elimination by Richard Anon, but Rapture able to kick out just in time.
8 competitors hanging in there very well. Power Surge to the top rope.
Oh, and he takes down Mr. Money in the Bank. Can you imagine what would happen if Power Surge eliminated Semjax?
That would be an upset and a half.
So far, no eliminations in this match so far, although we're just started. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Man with the pin on Rapture Newroad, but no, kicks out at 2.
Once again, Rapture Newroad managing to kick out. Oh, but yeah,
so he's taking this to the outside with the pin.
2, 3.
3.
Chaz Lee has been eliminated.
So the Murder Cave's hopes of claiming a second showcase, Chaz Lee eliminated first by Glacirus. I have to imagine that's not going to be forgotten by the Murder Cave.
Yep, Grizzly Adams' brow is going to be furrowed even further. Can't imagine that's going to be good. We have Semjax queuing up here with the Anon. Oh!
Oh, super kick from Power Surge to Sir McCheese. Oh! what a flip combination on Istanbul, but Glacirus doesn't get to celebrate because Rapture Newroad on him immediately. Knocking him outside, following him out. Anon taking a breather on the outside while Semjax goes after Istanbul.
Oof. Seems like Kill's strategy of laying up in the middle of the ring, greased up like a pig, is not working out. Going for the pin. 2.
Istanbul kicks out at 2.
Too slippery. Too slippery, Jerry.
I mean, there's some advantage to having all that oil. It's not illegal. It's no more illegal than Sir McCheese's armor.
Rapture Newroad going after Sirius with a combination on the outside.
Anon was going after Semjax, but got a face buster for his trouble.
Face buster, indeed. Oh man, that one has got to hurt.
Now just getting out. I wonder if Istanbul has an HR complaint.
Seems like he might. The ferocity he's going after Anon here with.
He keeps trying to set up for something, and Semjax just keeps getting in the way.
Going to those vicious stomps in the back of the leg of Anon.
Meanwhile, I think Power Surge just wants to make sure he gets an elimination in this match.
Furiously going after Cheese there. The Gouda boy.
And Rapture going to eliminate Glacirus. Not to be. That
showboating.
The Impaler we saw from Semjax.
That looked like it would impale a man.
And that, right off that ring apron. Lucky he didn't get busted open. What happens? I don't think we've
going to fly.
Now he was going after Glacirus, but Sir McCheese attacks before he can take advantage of it.
Surprised Glacirus still has more left in the tank after that vicious attack.
And now, Sir McCheese taking down Power Surge. Glacirus looks like he's going after registered Anon. Yep.
There's that takedown. They're sending him straight to the mat. Landing right on his head and neck. That lariat taking out Glacirus, sending him to the outside of the ring.
Meanwhile, Istanbul working over Semjax. I think Istanbul knows that if he can take out Mr. Money in the Bank, that it will do great things for advancing his career.
Indeed, and that might slow down Mr. Money in the Bank.
I don't know if I would want that much attention from the Bloodline, but 3, he manages it.
Semjax has been eliminated.
So the 2 men I would have said were the favorites in this match are the 2 men eliminated first. But
I was about to say that. We wanted to bring glory to their factions.
Congratulations, Istanbul. You've caught the attention of Conquest Bloodline.
I hope there's more inside you than just oil, or they're going to be real mad.
I'm sure. Man, that's just that was a lazy cover.
That was an absolutely awful cover. Didn't pick the leg, just rolled over, threw his arm over Anon.
And
just to the top. Nobody home.
Nobody home.
Back elbow to Rapture Newroad from Istanbul.
That
delayed vertical suplex, but no, breaks out of it.
I think Anon was setting up for the bloody end and got interrupted by Glacirus.
Shows you how much the landscape can change in these 8-man tag matches. You never know who's going to win. Or 8-man showcase, excuse me.
And now it's just, once again, Anon resting on the outside. Maybe he knows something. 2.
Is that McCheese out?
Yes.
Sir McCheese has been eliminated.
Power Surge got his elimination.
We got the young lions who are really showing their stuff.
And now they're dropping.
Istanbul has been eliminated.
Back-to-back eliminations.
I mean, we're hitting that point in the match where things were, but the thing is, Richard Anon is still in there.
Did you see that, Jerry? Straight into the tag.
I did. That almost was an elimination on Rapture. Anon is still in there, still looking to make
that
it.
That powerbomb. Across the chest of both the other competitors.
I think he's setting up for the bloody end. Oh, nope, just a power bomb.
There is no room here. This is just a bloody fight.
Well, at this point,
absolutely awesome.
You've got 3 veterans and a rookie.
McCheese is gonna stagger his way out of here.
McCheese finally gets his wits about him, and it's like
came to his senses.
You just feel the disappointment radiating off of him.
Yeah, what a bad day. The ring announcer got the cards mixed up. We're gonna find the guy who did that, by the way. And lost to the show's case. Not a good day for McCheese.
And power surge. Oh, knee to the face.
Running knee.
Meanwhile, Hurricane Rana on Glacirus outside.
Stomping on that lower back.
At least, I'm sure everyone's happy, at least the lava rocks are gone.
Yeah, but now that they're gone, we're not even down there.
No, and there we go. And a pin on Glacirus. Is that going to be enough meat? Oh, unfortunately, that pin may not be anywhere because the ref is
we have a submission going on.
He's going to submit. Oh, Power Surge gets out, and now he's going to try to...
After Newroad waiting patiently.
If he still makes it, he does!
Oh my god!
He must have just...
That was like
Glacirus has been eliminated.
That was about a 10-count pin.
At least. But now we're in the down to 3. Everyone's tired. Everyone's hungry for it. Rapture knows that Anon already has a win. Doesn't want to let him get another one.
This has been an amazing, hard-fought showcase. After Newroad.
I mean, it's sad. I guess Glacirus was knocked out cold.
It must have been. Ooh, vicious kick to the face there by Power Surge on the Rapture Newroad.
Power Surge still looking to make a name for himself. Oh, going for a super kick. Was denied it, but he still made it.
Definitely is. Made it to the top 3 here. 1, 2, 3!
All right.
Rapture Newroad has been eliminated.
Comes down to Power Surge and registered Anon.
Got guts, kid. Let's see if you can hang with Anon.
Unfortunately,
pick him up for the power bomb.
Oh!
Ooh!
Oh, but Anon right on the rookie. Well, he's not really a rookie anymore, but he is still the least experienced wrestler who was in that match. Well, maybe he is Istanbul. Oh!
Maybe it's... Ooh!
At this... Oh, could he do it? Could he do it?
Can Power Surge hang with the big boys?
3!
Yes, he can!
And your winner, Power Surge.
What an upset!
Absolutely, and Power Surge? That's 2 wins in a row, kiddo. That's how you start a streak.
Outlasting the Bloodline, outlasting the Murder Cave, and making it to the end of this grueling showcase match.
Yeah, Power Surge had looking to make a name for himself, and kid, that's how you do it. Performances like that are how
busted open too.
How you get some gas in your career. I don't know if that was his blood.
Ugh. And that was just the opener, folks.
That was just our curtain puller. It's getting crazy from here. You know, I had a terrible thought during that match, though, Michael.
What was that, Jerry?
When Semjax had his head thrown into the ring apron. Because that's an easy way to bust someone open. What happens if Semjax is busted open during a match?
That's
I've heard stories.
That's a scary thought. I been forced to read a lot of macabre books since I've got here. There's a lot of scary people here, Jerry.
I mean,
I've had to learn a lot.
I hate to say it. I think we might have to consult with Seth Jackson.
I don't look forward to that.
I mean, you know, he's a good egg.
If you say so.
Anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, last week at Apocalypse, in our main event, there was a historic matchup. Not just Grizzly Adams versus Zacho Duo, but the number one contender for the heavyweight championship was determined when Dave Roman faced the VI Pharaoh, Ausir Taran. Taran was victorious, and then at the end of the show, viciously attacked our world champion to send a message. Well,
making the will of VIP known for that night.
Then he was, but maybe more so now, because we're going to go head down to ringside and hear from the leader of VIP. Silence, lowborns, and listen to the words of your pharaoh. I told you last time I held this microphone that I was better than anyone in MNW, and that only I deserved to go after the world championship. And in a moment that should surprise no one, I was proven correct. I am the number one contender for that World Heavyweight Championship held by that bucket of bolts. But my glory was tarnished when that scrap heap Malice dared put his greasy hands on my esteemed self. How dare you? How dare you touch the VI Pharaoh? I was a disgusting display from a disgusting machine. But as befits my status, I had a meeting with the brass, and they have agreed that tonight's main event will be Malice facing his better. Oh, not me. I'm clearly his better. But any member of VIP is his better. So he will face one of my associates. It will be Malice versus the Beef. For I wish to have my strongest member, Humble, Maine's strongest member, to show that Zacho Duo is a leader of refuse. And there's nothing they can hold up that is anywhere near the glory of VIP. And I can confirm that that decision by the brass is official. Our main event tonight will be Malice of the main event next.exe facing the Beef of VIP. And we know now, as I announced at the beginning of the show, on November 20th, on the Warzone Super Show, the VI Pharaoh, Ausir Taran, will face the ace of MNW, Zacho Duo, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Definitely looking forward to that.
But as I said, over the next few weeks, we have to figure out, we have other titles. We have to find out who's going to face for the Big Oof, who's going to face for the Warpgate Hardcore, who is going to face for the Nexus Titan, and who is going to face for the Unified Tag Belts. So I'm letting the roster know right now, you've got, let's call it at least 3 weeks to show me something. I know who's about in what division, so impress me, impress the brass, and we'll see about getting you that match. The only people right now that aren't going to get a shot at belts we know is going to be Wilson, Son of Will, and One Chance, because they're going to be in a hair versus mask match at the Super Show.
I'm looking forward to that one. Can't wait to see that guy's ugly face be revealed to the world.
But here's the thing. I don't want it just to be a regular match. We got to do something special, something grand.
I hope you do, Jerry. I hope it's the grandest match of all, worthy of Wilson, Son of Will.
It's going to have to be something spectacular, in part because I don't want any question of who was the winner of that match. There will be no reneging afterwards. Do you hear me? No reneging. In the meantime, we've got another match. Let's head down to ringside, Michael.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing Birch. From San Jose, Costa Rica, they are the Latino B, Bumble.
Viva La Raza, baby.
I have been told he fly, he be, he also sting.
He does.
At least that's what I've been told.
And ever since his return to active competition, he has been a crowd favorite. Not a lot of singles opportunities, so we basically are taking a couple of wrestlers in this match who need a little bit more singles push and giving them a shot. The first, of course, this man right here, the Latino B, Buck Bumble. I could see, and there are the Bucks.
Hope no one has any soda too close to ringside. I don't like bees.
So, well, we got a bee, so who's going to face the bee in the ring?
And introducing their opponent, hailing from the deep sea, they are the primordial hunter, Carcharodon.
Well, first we had a bee, now we have a shark.
A shark monster sort of thing. Carcharodon is another one of these freaky competitors that I just kind of grit my teeth when I see.
Yeah, and he has shown, a former contender for the Big Oof, and looking to prove he's worthy of another title shot, perhaps. Both of them I could see being contenders for the Big Oof.
Well, like you said, Jerry, let's see which one of these can impress.
Bee versus shark. I know that it's, the only thing I can say is people tend to be afraid of both.
Yeah, do we have to go get David Attenborough for this match? Maybe he knows who wins in Bee versus Shark. He's probably...
It's either going to be that or the Irwin family.
Ah, true. And we're off to the races.
And right off the bat, Carcharodon.
Proving that status as a hunter here. Hunting for bee? Honey? I don't know what to say here, Jerry.
I feel like this is would be a movie set up by the Asylum. I don't know if you've ever seen their stuff.
Oh, this does seem like bee horror.
I'll give you that one. It's golf clap.
Ooh! Dropping him on his neck there. Latino B.
Latino B versus the Primordial Hunter. Now, so here's a question. Do you think sharks can be allergic to bee stings?
That is a good question. It's not a matchup you see in nature.
Nope.
Very much.
And Carcharodon tied up and getting out. He's, strong enough competitor. He faced Bart Ender once for that big oof. He's shown himself worthy of title shots in the past. But now he's up against the crowd favorite, Buck Bumble.
You have to wonder on Buck Bumble, how much of that is fluff and how much of that is bug muscle?
That's a good question. I always assume, and you ever see a bumblebee?
I have seen plenty of bumblebees crushed by a magazine that I've rolled up, yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking.
What's he gonna do, sting me?
Is that a chance you want to take, Michael?
We're not at ringside, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. On the other hand, you've got Carcharodon. Sharks haven't evolved in millions of years. You want to know why?
Because they're the perfect, violent, horrible predator.
Yeah, they haven't needed to. And
the horns are a nice touch.
Once again, returning the favor to Buck. It's like, you like this move?
Yeah, returning the favor. That both of the arms crossed over the neck there, just yanking on both the arms and the neck and head.
That not only stretches your arms, done right, it can make it hard to breathe. You can't breathe, you can't wrestle.
Oh yeah, like we've said multiple times, you can... Ooh!
Good, thought we had it for a minute, but a kick out by Carcharodon.
2 count right away. That could have been an amazing upset. Ending the match that soon. Yeah.
Now, what is Buck? What's Buck setting up for here?
Going to the top rope here. Are we gonna see some fly? Big old fly! Ooh!
But after that, I think that was the rump shaker.
I think so.
But Carcharodon knocks him down in the corner. Not a good place to be.
Return the favor here.
Buck's stuck in the blue corner right now.
Ooh, leg dropped over the head. Using those ropes to his advantage. Very good movement here.
Oh no, he's going up.
From the primordial predator.
What's this going to be? Oh! I think that was the Megaton Impact. Or the Megalodon Impact, excuse me.
Megalodon Impact. I'll have to write that one down in my notes so I remember it for next time.
Yeah.
Both these competitors picking up a 2 count already. Showing amazing offense.
But right now, it definitely...
Oh, that surprise roll-up.
Very good roll-up. Almost got him.
His rapid pins in this match. Trading hands there.
Buck almost had him, but Carcharodon reversed him. Now they're just trading punches.
Beautiful reversal there, showing the athleticism. Jump over the shoulder of Buck Bumble.
In the corner he goes. What's Carcharodon setting up for here? Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Ooh! Kick to the face.
That was just vicious.
Especially with that inversion, all the blood rushing to the head and then having that wallop right in the kisser.
All right, Buck is trying to get to his feet and Carcharodon is not letting him.
Ooh. No stinger for you today.
Maybe not. Reversal by Buck. Oh, the B is going up. B is going up.
Hyping up the crowd, getting ready for... Here we go. He fly!
Oh.
He be and he sting!
That rocks. And now just a punch. And another punch. Going after the shark.
The cranium of Carcharodon just being absolutely rocked against the right hands and knees.
Going to try and spike him with those horns, but Buck was ready for him. Now he's going for the cover. 1, 2, is it this? No!
Ooh!
So close.
It was a 2.5 if I've ever seen one. I guess you could say that combo was the bee's knees.
Oh no.
Ooh!
what I do, I sit on you. What, he won!
Wow!
And your winner, the Latino B, Buck Bumble.
That was an amazing victory by Buck Bumble. And what's happening here? And here's the thing you can say about Carcharodon. Now, he respects competition, and he can acknowledge when he's been bested.
Well, there's respect, and then there's looking like a loser there in the backstage. That, you never know about that, Jerry, especially with a finish like that.
And still, that was a match that great showing by both our competitors.
Unstoppable showing of offense there from Buck Bumble.
Now the question is Buck going to be able to take that momentum and translate it into something?
Well, the question is, Jerry, are you impressed?
I'm impressed. I'm impressed very much. Carcharodon showed some great, but Buck Bumble, because there were times I was sure Carcharodon had that match won, and Buck just came back. I mean, now here's the other thing you got to worry about. Well, and we're here right now just tweeting out on social media. I guess he got to his phone right away. Carcharodon, I can smell blood up to 3 miles away, Mr. Montoya. So you may want to watch those nosebleeds you get whenever VIP shows their ugly mugs. Hey, Michael, you got the Sharks' attention. Congratulations.
Oh boy.
I was going to say, Buck, you know, here's the thing you got to worry about Buck. Do you know what happened last time Buck was in a showcase match?
I do not.
He eliminated Gorm.
You didn't tell me that. So, I would have been talking crap if I knew he took out Gorm.
So now he's faced Carcharodon. You know, Buck is showing a lot of power, a lot of strength as a wrestler. I mean, you know, just because he might have the Conquest Bloodline's attention, notwithstanding. But anyway,
everyone backstage wants to pick on the new kid on the block.
Hey,
I get it.
I think we need to go. Hang on a second. Why is he in the ring? Why is he heading back? Hang on, we got to go to ringside.
Oh boy.
Louie McDonald's come down the ring with a microphone.
I am sick and tired of everyone just complaining and whinging, saying, oh, you screwed somebody. Oh, you betrayed your friend. You betrayed your member. No, we didn't. We traded up. We evolved. We moved forward. And I did what I had to do. Everyone says that Cain has a legitimate crime. No, he doesn't. He's been passed up. He's been traded out. The edgy dodo bird has been swapped out for a hunter at the top of the food chain. And that hunter is Earl King Wes. It is survival of the fittest out here. And we are the fittest. I am the fittest. Earl King West is the fittest. We are at the top of our game, and we can't have a loser like Cain slowing us down. We left that asshole behind.
Well, looks like Cain may have a difference of opinion and is coming out to, well, this should be interesting.
Oh, boy. It's going to be a tough conversation.
And Cain back in his original colors. When the ring crew getting a microphone in the ring for Cain. All right, this should be interesting. You're a funny guy, Louie. Louie. Loser? I've been winning my matches, Louie. I beat XR Coon, and I beat Earl King Bitch right in this ring at Apocalypse, even after you surprised me and you and Trice came out with him. Yeah, which one of us is the loser?
What do you think, this is cute, coming out in those colors? You think anyone here gives a crap? You're old news. You've been passed up. And hey, just because you got that fluke victory doesn't mean anything. If anything, Earl King West has a plan. Well, you're simply not a part of ours anymore. So you can screw off.
You know, it's funny, Louie. Aiden Zero told me to watch my back. Wonderball told me to watch my back. You know, have you ever gone to TV Tropes? They've got a section called Chronic Backstabbing Disorder. If you look there, I'm pretty sure your picture is on the page. So, yeah, I don't need to think you matter with what you say.
What I say, oh, okay, it may not matter to you, but you being here doesn't matter to anybody out here. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to Legion anymore. You mean nothing. And hey, if you think you have the salt, you could always, take your shot. Take your shot if you want to prove yourself, if you think you are the next step.
Hey, you know how a broken clock is right twice a year? So are you, Louie, because that's a great idea. I'd love to take a shot at your ass. So why don't we do it? I'll tell you what. I'll go backstage and make an appointment with McPherson to talk to Aldini this week, and I'll get us a match. You and me. One-on-one. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's great. You go talk to the slobs and the brass. You go talk to them. You make that match. And when that match happens, you're going to be lying there, looking at the lights, and you're going to think to yourself, boy, was that a mistake. And boy, do I mean nothing.
You know what? I've had a lot of people treating me like nothing. I've been dumped after being screwed around and mind-controlled by Grimm. Now I got your stupid ass stopping me. I've had a lot of people telling me I'm not worth anything. And you know what? I think it's time I start feeling about what I think about myself. And I'll tell you what.
I'm sick and tired of this. You want to complain and say that you got backstabbed? Fine. Yeah, you got backstabbed. And I will be here whenever you want another dagger pushed into your back. I'll push another one into your back. How about that? Huh? Loser. You simply have nothing to give us, nothing to give these fans. You have nothing to give. Your old hat, your old news. And I will take out the garbage when we see each other next week. How about that?
You know what, Michael? You know what?
What, Jared?
Cain doesn't need to make that appointment. I'm going to make that match right now. I'm the general manager. I can do that.
All right, put it down in your clipboard. Just don't go waving it around in front of
Pete
reporters.
In back. Make a note. Next week, Louie McDonald versus Cain. We're going to make that happen. Because I want to see that. You know what? Cain's got to follow in the time-honored tradition of other people that have had to deal with Louie McDonald, like Aiden Zero or Wonderball. You know, guys who have had to fight him. In fact, you know, it's funny we should mention that. I think it's going to be really interesting in light of our next match. But before we get down to ringside,
oh boy,
let's McMorgan is saying, Louie, this is the one and only time I'm helping your dumb ass with some advice. Don't trust the goddamn Fae. I mean, that's fair advice.
Well, hey, you could trust Earl King to do whatever it takes to win, so
Fair
At
enough.
least that's something you trust about him.
I mean, we've seen him. He's as he says. He even when he loses, he wins. But yeah,
Who knows?
I mean,
They might be two diabolical peas in the pod. Those two.
Here's the thing I'd worry about. I mean, Louie does have a history of stabbing his partners in the back, but wow, that's Earl King West, who also has a history of stabbing his partners in the back. Trice, run! Telling you now.
Hey, as long as Trice stays in line, does what he's supposed to, he's got no problem.
That is, it's going to be interesting, but you know that Louie is not going to come out by himself. But, be that as it may,
not.
That was let's move on from Mr. McDonald and let's focus on more important things like our next matchup, which is coming up in here in just a minute, and we're actually hearing, before we get there though, tweeting out on social media is the Janitor. You know what's funny? The whole concept of Legion was that they felt they never got enough opportunities. Yet when you look at the roster, especially now, almost all of them have had ample opportunities in this company. They just couldn't capitalize. Cain is the only one of them with legitimate grievance. Exactly! The Janitor has hit it on the head! That's what we've been saying all along. Cain is the only one that had a legitimate beef, and now he's got another one. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's head down to ringside for our next match.
The following match is a tag team match and scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Three Kings.
Here they come, Flyboy Bell, Strongman Bell, and being accompanied by their teammate, Ginger Boy. It's the Three Kings.
Bros and Ginger Boy.
Hey, Ginger Boy is a former world champion, a former hardcore champion, and now, as we said, we need new contenders for Shoot Nation to face off against. Maybe it's going to be the Bells.
What are these three kings of bad fashion choices?
Hey.
And introducing their opponents. High Voltage.
We had talked about former partners that Louie McDonald stabbed in the back. Well, there's the two of them, Aiden Zero and Wonderball. Aiden coming out with Wonderball and Leonid Sanchez as they get ready to face off against the Bell brothers. High Voltage versus the Three Kings. So,
speaking of bad fashion choices, we got another trio.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Michael, it's wrestling. Colorful costumes. Being flashy and showing. This is the tradition. You've read the books I've given you, right?
Yeah, I've read the books you've given me, and there's just so many things over these that made me want to puke.
You should look. I mean,
the neon singlets and ugh.
I mean, I used to tag with the natural Apollo Storm, and boy, nobody got flashier than that man.
No wonder you are the way that you are, Jerry.
Hey.
What? I jest.
And anyway, here we are. The High Voltage Three Kings facing off. It's going to start out with Flyboy versus Leonid Sanchez. Ooh, Leonid coming out aggressive. And really, can't blame the kid. If you're going to take on somebody as experienced as Flyboy Bell, especially somebody who's taken on a much more aggressive attitude of late, you need to come out strong.
Yeah. Especially that could suddenly stagger an opponent like Flyboy Bell, who's
that's not good. Don't
definitely not
that
good.
was now you've made him mad.
Yeah, that could have been a definite mistake.
Side Russian leg sweep, and now he's bringing him to the center of the bringing him to his corner over in the blue corner. tagging,
showing their proficiency as a tag team.
Yeah, tagging in his brother's strongman belt, and strongman's named that for a reason. Oh!
Yeah, because he's a strong man wrenching at the arm there.
Oh, that's you know, Leonid may regret that disrespectful taunt.
That's going to take all the wind out of your offense sails. That could disable that arm for even the rest of the match or even weeks to come, especially coming from someone as strong as Strongman Bell.
True, but Strongman Bell is somebody I would trust to not intentionally harm his opponent. Do just enough damage, and that's the skill of the strongman. Just enough to make it hard for him to wrestle, not enough to have him have a conversation with medical afterwards.
Listen, if I had my way, everyone would be having conversations with medical after every match. I love the violence. I love the mayhem. This sportsmanship crap can get kind of old.
And once again, if you want to train in wrestling, I can set you up. We can give you some lessons.
Ask again later. You know, I'll be an 8-ball on this issue. We'll talk about it another time. But oh, here we go, pressed overhead.
I mean, the power of strongman. Oh, and dropping him.
Ooh,
that's just face first onto the mat. And then working that arm again.
Stomping around, showing off that power.
Yeah, taking out that arm, and considering one of Leonid's signature moves is a European uppercut, and one of his finishers is a diving elbow. Taking the arm out of the equation is a strategic move.
The hands there actually managed to get a breather there, throwing Strongman Bell to the outside.
I mean, good move, but one of the things, if you're Leonid Sanchez, I mean, Strongman is a little bit fresher than Leonid. Leonid has been in this match since the beginning. If I were him, I'd be thinking, I want to get back in the ring, and I want to tag in Wonderball.
Well, Strobos definitely showed their proficiency as a tag team, immediately taking him to their corner and just working him over.
I mean, the Bell Brothers, one of the most decorated tag teams in MNW. And there's always something when you have brothers working together, because they know each other so well. They can communicate in a way that is quick.
It's fluid. It's a family bond, and it's fluid, and it's there.
Okay,
it's immediate.
Good on Leonid getting back in the ring, letting Flyboy get back in the ring. But now we're back in action. Meanwhile, over the red corner, you could tell Wonderball wants to get a tag. Leonid setting up for something. Oh!
I was gonna say remaining in control, but that kick.
That kick. Is that gonna be enough? No.
Would have gone for that tag instead of going for the pin there.
That would have been a good move, but once you've got the momentum going, it's hard to resist that. All right. Flyboy thrown into the red corner. Now the tag to Wonderball.
There it is.
And
no!
2 kicks for the price of 1.
Get the electricity flowing here tonight.
And now a bridging pin by Wonderball. Now Flyboy's desperate to get back in the match.
Someone is quick and snappy as Wonderball. This could be a problem for Strongman Bell.
And returning the favor, working on the arm of Wonderball. Again, going to that strategy that's worked so well for him. But what's going to happen here? Oh, I think he's gonna. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
That's just. Oh, and then
power slam. Ooh, showing that he can fly too.
Yeah, right into that standing moonsault. 2 count. Kick out by Wonderball. Oh no, what's he setting up for here?
That's a lot of muscle and a lot of hair flying through the air, picking him up once again.
And another power slam. Oh, And is he going to do it?
Another power slam. And another! Whoa! Strongman Bell feeling it tonight. 1, 2.
Is this going to be it? Nope. Wonder Ball says no. Yeah, you wonder if Wonder Ball is feeling a little charged up after what happened between Louie and Cain. There's the tag.
Let's give you some extra motivation.
This is
some emotions to feed off of.
Have
but
you seen
here
this
we
one
go.
before from the Bells?
I have not seen this one in person.
Oh, assisted. Your people are weapons, Michael.
They indeed are. I've seen men thrown. I've seen men tossed. I've seen men dropped here today.
And now Flyboy, the fresh man in the ring. He's had enough time to rest. What? Oh, this doesn't. And just slam. Oh, I think Wonderball landed on his arm. That same arm that. I think that might have been the same arm.
Chest.
Yeah, I think it was the same arm that Strongman was working over. Just a series of kicks. And Aiden not happy. Aiden trying to
get off the ring apron, distracting the referee like that.
I mean, sometimes though that can be a good time to distract. Although I think he was just more complaining. I don't think it had any material effect on the match. Although Flyboy is now taking exception with Aiden getting up.
You gotta focus on the match. Wonderball is right there.
And Flyboy remembers, and what he needs to do now is get out of the red corner where there's some advantage to Wonderball and get him back into a neutral corner. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh! Wow. I have seen a lot of Estrellas from Flyboy in the past. But that was one of the most impressive. And now Leonid back in the ring. And
it's almost
into the
too quick to be
corner.
seen by the naked eye, Jerry. That was amazing. Oh!
I thought for sure that was going to be a face buster, but Leonid was able to counter.
Counter and reverse it.
On
the arm there, straight to the face.
Yeah, working over the arm of Flyboy.
Returning the favor. Your brother did this to me, so I'm going to do this to you.
I mean, it's a solid strategy, but Flyboy is not a wrestler who needs to depend on his arms to hurt you.
You gotta take the legs out from under him.
What's he
planning on? Clip those wings of the Flyboy.
Hyperdrive!
Ooh! Not the only one who can fly through the air here, Flyboy.
And into the corner. Oh! Going for a drop kick, but Flyboy had it scouted.
Missed that drop kick. Going for that arm again.
Oh, maybe not the best choice with somebody as limber as Flyboy. Oh, scissors takedown.
Beautiful scissors takedown. Absolutely textbook.
Bringing him back to the blue corner.
Back to the corner. Are we going to see a tag here? No, we're not. Ooh.
Once again, I think he was going for that face buster, and once again, Leonid seems to know how to counter that one pretty well. So
he knows how to counter it. He just drops him
finally
on his back. There we go.
Third time is a charm, and Aiden and Flyboy are getting into it again.
We're really having an exception with each other here.
They are not. Yeah.
Oh, not paying attention, Flyboy.
And that almost cost Flyboy. Well, maybe it did. Ooh.
Maybe it did. Perhaps it did with that bridging.
And kick out at 2. And oh no! Okay, is he gonna?
What's he lining up for?
I thought he was setting up for that kick. Wait a minute, Ginger! Oh, Flyboy's. I don't know if Leonid realized there was a chair there, but he just dropped Flyboy's head on it.
Oh my gosh!
Ginger Boy threw a chair in the ring. Oh, now the ref's down.
Oh, the ref's down. Now it's just gonna be absolute pandemonium. Ginger Boy knew what he was doing. That was perfectly timed.
And to the red corner, and it's not looking good for Flyboy. He's got to get out of there.
He expended one of his lives, it seems like.
I think Flyboy has to get up there and get his brother back into this match. Ref finally realizes the chair is there, gets rid of it.
It's imperative that he tags his brother in.
I think.
Oh boy.
Oh!
diving. What was that? A diving elbow? Dear God.
That was a diving elbow. And now just kicking him in the face.
Taking control of this match.
Actually, I think that was the hyperdrive. And now that chick kick.
Going for the pin here. Good pin. Got the leg hooked.
Oh.
Ooh.
Timely save by Strongman.
Absolutely timely. Oh.
And a little something for Leonid to remember him by.
Gotta give it to the Velbros. They have absolutely mastered ring awareness and this art of the tag team match.
I mean, both are strong tag teams. You know that. Oh! Another running bulldog. And back into the blue corner goes Leonid. Oh, he's just...
Ooh!
Flyboy's really
facebuster again.
He's favoring those bulldogs today. And, oh, right on that arm. Again, the bell is focusing on the arm of Leonid Sanchez.
They definitely talked strategy before this match.
I mean,
they have a plan.
They knew. The Three Kings always have a plan. Notice, other than that chair, Ginger Boy has been content to let his partners do the action, whereas Aiden, the mentor of both Leonid and Wonderball, getting involved. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Are we going to see the La Estrada? We do!
Ooh, La Estrada! Got to capitalize on that. Go for the pin right away.
It's time. There he goes. Oh!
Strongman Bell went for...
That was some veteran moves. Hang on a second.
Went to run interference. Oh.
And your winners, the Three Kings.
I was going to say that was a veteran move by Strongman, knowing he had to get into a better position to be able to cut off Wonderball, going outside the ring to do it. And
you know exactly when to run interference. It was perfect.
I mean, that is what you have when you have somebody as experienced as the Three Kings in a match.
Perhaps there's more brains than I thought under those tattoos and weird mask.
Nothing against High Voltage. That was a well-fought match. Oh, but it has been crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is an insane night here on MNW Warzone. And after these messages, we will come back with more action. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
Don't go anywhere.
Are you having trouble up there? Can't seem to keep it up in form? Does no amount of gel or jelly seem to even keep it stiff? Well, have no fear, because Absolute Hair Care is here. Absolute Hair Care is a service dedicated to ensure that you have a quality and style that makes you look not only great, but also looks good even when you get pile-driven in the ring. With a vast assortment of gels, putty sprays, shoes, shampoos, and conditioners, we'll guarantee you'll have the freshest dew in the multiverse. We cater to Yakiniku Party, Blue Dandy, Gold Wheel, Raphael Sampson, the founder himself, Absolute Washington, and even people like Trash Man.
Name redacted.
We even have live testimonies from the judge of MNW himself, Raphael Sampson.
Lo, as the Lord is my witness, I'm amazed at how soft and how strong my mane has become, similar to the days of old, when my namesake, Samson, proved his strength with his locks to all those around him. So I too prove the power of my hair by keeping it from damage done by inadequate salon products and being brought headfirst into the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor. To get your appointment, call 1-800-ABSOLUTE today. We eagerly await your call. And remember, can't return to your roots? Get Absolute.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show up to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formally the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
Hello, I am Burnout Vaughn. I am here to spread awareness of drinking responsibly and promoting MNW's Help Them Kids program, created by HR. As someone who partakes in a bit of the bubbly myself and a history of over-drinking on numerous occasions, I believe I'm the perfect role model to not follow when it comes to drinking. Seriously, who's dumb enough to look up to my drunk ass? When drinking, know your limits. It's fun to drink sometimes. It's not fun to drink to the point where you lose your memory of the night before and somehow end up on the rooftop of one of your fellow employees' townhouses. Wait, why does it sound familiar? When drinking, take note of the alcohol content of the beverage you are partaking in. 6 beers is not the same as 6 jars of Krokvar's homemade bathtub moonshine. Well, of course it's not. That's the point. Finally, I would like to address alcoholism. If you or a loved one suffers from alcoholism and you are drinking, stop it. Get some help. We at MNW want to see all of our fans living healthy lives and living said lives to the fullest. And if you're gonna drink, at least do it at our damn pub where we can cut you off. Jeez, support small businesses, you fuck. Drinking should be a fun exercise, and by drinking responsibly, you can achieve that. This has been Burnout Vaughn, and thank you for your time.
Okay, holy shit. Is he gone? He's out the building. Okay, he did a fucking burnout in the parking lot. Holy shit, that guy's insane.
This has been a paid announcement from the HR department of MNW. May God rest your soul.
And we're back. Well, Michael, it's been a crazy night, but we have a lot more action to go, including the main event of the night. Malice will face the Beef.
You have the might of VIP versus some mechanical muscle.
But first, we have to. We're gonna have somebody come into the ring. There's some stuff that needs to be addressed. So
some things that need to be cleaned up, perhaps.
Yeah, that's another way to look at it. Let's head down to ringside. It's the Janitor.
Cleaning up the town.
When I started this new life, this new work, I learned several things. One is the importance of a good scrub brush. The importance of making sure the fans are happy, whether it's cleaning out the trash receptacles or posing with them for selfies. But I also have learned, as much as one man may try and leave his past behind him and start anew, that past has a way of coming back and haunting him. And my past is doing just the same. In a most unexpected way. I'm looking at you, storyteller. People who haven't been here as long, the new generation may not realize that in the earliest days of MNW, it was you versus me. One of the earliest rivalries in this company. That means I know you very well. And I can tell that whatever you're up to, it is not to the benefit of the company or the roster. Whatever you're doing, whatever it is with the murder cave, whatever it is with XR Kun anyone. I want to know what you're doing, and I will find out. If that means it is time for you and I to lace up the boots and face each other in the ring one-on-one again, then I suppose that's what it's going to take, because I want to know the truth. I will get those spoilers from you, storyteller. And then I'll take out the trash. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Janitor. One of the most skilled and experienced wrestlers in Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. And for those who haven't been around for a long time, that's true. In the earliest days, before it was Warzone, before there was Flashbang, back when he went by another name, that man faced off against the, at the time, Storyteller's apprentice. And now that he is an apprentice no more, and the Storyteller is always this mysterious figure in the background. And I think I got to agree with the Janitor. We need answers. And I am more than willing to support him in his efforts. In fact, I will talk to HR and see if we can get him some backup help in cleaning up the arena so he can focus on in-ring action.
Well, let's see if in this case the truth hurts. You never know with the machinations of someone like Storyteller. Just terrifying to think about someone who can pull all those strings.
That's true. Well, before we get into our next match, let's hear from the former Warpgate Hardcore Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's McMorgan.
Yeah, you know, the loss doesn't hit as hard as many of you think it would. Aye, the glory and fame was lost in what was probably one of my most brutal brawls out there. But such is the life of a McMorgan. Long as my family have been the dogs of war, fighting for coin in the madness of the moment, it's just my way of doing things. So where do I go now? Will I stay in the hardcore division and seek my rematch against the good dwarf prince? Aye, I definitely want another go at him. But I've also been very interested in taking on this so-called legend, Arcolf. Would be another proper test to see how much I've grown. Perhaps it'll be the big oof. Having a chance to take on the judge himself would be quite the opportunity. Or even fighting the Sasquatch to see if he's worthy of wearing that kilt. Or perhaps I'll just say fuck it and go right at the top. I'll fight the bot champion himself and his cronies. That would mean, though, getting in the way of the murder cave. And if they're anything like the previous Faces of Fear, I do hope they put up more of an entertaining fight. But we will see there. One thing is for sure, though. The mad bastard of the multiverse, McMorgan, is not done yet. Because if there's one thing about us McMorgans throughout the centuries, we're always looking for another proper fight.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. McMorgan looking for his next path. He called on a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
That's
looking for that proper fight, as he puts it. Looking for another head to knock.
Well, while he is figuring out, that does bring up an interesting question. At Apocalypse, we saw Daggerick cross a name out of the Book of Grudges when he defended his title against the Allfather Arcolf. But that leaves us with a quandary, Michael.
Indeed it does.
We have a super show coming up on November 20th, and Daggerick is going to need an opponent. So we have to figure out who the next Warpgate Hardcore contender is going to be. So let's head down to ring. We're going to have us a good old-fashioned fatal four-way hardcore match. Just give people a chance to show off and see who might be our next great contender.
let's see who our next purveyor of violence shall be.
The following match is a fatal 4-way hardcore elimination match. Introducing first, Nakano, Kirishima.
Here he is, the delinquent of MNW, man who's been looking to prove himself. And he actually came to my office, and he actually wanted to be in a fatal 4-way hardcore match.
How ironic is that? A delinquent showing ambition.
He specifically asked to be in a match like this, and I was like, lucky for you, we're planning one.
Well, he got what he wished. Let's see if it's all he bargained for.
So there he is, the first contender in this matchup. Let's see who we're throwing up against him.
And introducing second, he is the French daredevil, Lade, Hireold.
So Michael, are you ready to get laid?
That is a loaded question, Jerry, and the answer is no.
Well, you better, because here comes Lade Hireold. This is a veteran of the multiverse. This is a man who had a fatal 3-way match against the current hardcore champion Dagrick and Papusa Monkey to see who would take on McMorgan. Now, Papusa actually won that match, but it was after that Dagrick won his opportunity and then won the belt against McMorgan. Hireold would very much like another shot at the hardcore gold.
Introducing next, representing the absolute units, TJ the Mint Gable.
There he is, 1/3 of the absolute units, TJ the Mint Gable, man who comes in with a boxing background. But you look at this man, he just looks built for the hardcore division.
You wouldn't want to take any hits from him, let alone if he has some sort of a weapon or, well, he's going to go that way.
He's looking for that opportunity, looking for a singles run. And here's his opportunity to see if he can make a name for himself and get that shot at the Warpgate Hardcore Championship. Now, I want to point out, this is not a contenders match. This is just a chance for people to show me what they have. But there's one.
And introducing last, representing the Conquest bloodline, Carni-Val.
And here he comes, a man who shows there's more than one way to be hardcore.
There is. I keep finding cards for the hotline on my windshield. Somebody keeps sticking them there, and I don't appreciate it.
Like we said, the bloodline is on the move. Lady Boots is your new Nexus Titan champion, and the rest of the bloodline looking to advance their cause ahead of whenever Semjax cashes in that Money in the Bank briefcase. Be a feather in their cap if Carni-Val is able to get a shot at the hardcore belt.
Let's see which one of those voices within Carni-Val comes to the surface here. Mindset is imperative in matches like these. You gotta be ready to do some pretty messed up stuff.
I couldn't agree more. And we're off.
Let's get hardcore, Jerry!
And we're off the bat. Lade Hireold matching up against Carni-Val, and Nakano Kirishima going after TJ the Mint Gable. And yeah, it's that question. Is it going to be Carney or is it going to be Val who's taking the lead Yeah, as you said, there's more than one voice in this. Is it going to be the man or the Muppet?
That's a great question. Are we going to get a hardcore Muppet tonight? Let's see.
And Nakano has TJ outside the ring, and you have Carney working on Lade inside the ring.
Tonight is a great night for Maroon.
That's a very good eye. Yeah, that does make the mint the outlier in color schemes.
Well, we know if the mint Gable bleeds, we're gonna see it.
Meanwhile, is he trying to rip that glove off of Carney? You know, that might be.
Is that the Muppet hand?
It could have been. That's an interesting strategy from Hireold.
That's some durable felt that's held together all these years.
Oh, and that vicious knee from the delinquent onto the mint.
Yeah, that delinquent's gonna have to be alt-right criminal today. We got more than a little tee-hee, a little slap and giggle. No, we need violence.
Well,
that's what we need tonight.
I think any of these men is capable of bringing that violence. Oh, speaking of violence, Lade Hireold just right across the nose of TJ the Mint Gable.
Look at the rookie showing off. Last one in the ring there. Able to clear it.
I mean, he wants to prove
Gable
himself.
Up.
Oh, does he get it one? No, just a one count on the Mint.
Carni-Val waiting and watching. Ooh! Vicious backhand there.
And a clothesline from Nakano.
Nakano has been very succinct with those strikes so far.
And
they've all hit their mark and meant something.
And we've traded partners now, Hireold and Gable. Hireold going for a pin. Oh! Unfortunately,
the ref catching hands.
The ref got caught up. Oh!
He bold-faced it. Give him a raise. Give him pay for his dinner tonight.
Well, you know, there is hazard pay for the ref.
There better be.
Yeah, we got to pay him an extra $100 every time he gets hit.
You ever just see him standing backstage with that 1,000-mile stare that he's got? That's honestly kind of sad.
It's that, or he's remembering the French Revolution. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole immortality thing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
The shoulder checks. Nakano. Ooh. Lade Hireold.
Oh. And not satisfied. Carni-Val's going after, I think, everyone. Oh, Nakano's like, you go deal with the Mint. This guy's mine. And Carni's like, no, he's mine.
No reservations.
This is getting crazy. And the ref is keeping his distance. Like, I can see everything fine from over here. All right, paying attention. Carney is just working on. That is called. Welcome to the Carni-Val. That triple atomic drop. Oh, but no. Looks like the Mint was going for something.
Hireold able to get out of it with those back elbows.
Again, Hireold is an experienced wrestler. Oh, but that doesn't help when you're getting clotheslined by somebody as strong as TJ Gable. Man who knows how to throw a punch.
Just steel beams for arms. This man, each of his strikes must be just such a clubbing, horrible blow to take. Everyone on the outside here, Carni-Val looking to join the action.
And we haven't had an elimination yet. These are 4 tough competitors.
All sticking it out.
But the Mint going after Carni-Val, I think he was offended by something. It might have been something Carney said.
You have to imagine there's a lot of smack talk going on in the ring.
Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2.
1, 2.
Oh. Almost our first elimination, but TJ manages to kick out. Oh, stops his gut.
Gas left from TJ.
All right, Nakano picking up Lade Hireold. Looks like he is going and
back to our original plan. Everyone's getting planted on the floor.
Oh, I don't like that. Carney.
I don't like that pin, Carney.
Carney, no. Also, you don't hook the leg. You've got no leverage on him. I know it looks cool, but think of the practicalities.
I think that's mind games more than anything, Jerry. Carni-Val knows how to get inside your head and not leave.
And an attempt at a double axe handle from Nakano. It didn't hit, but his follow-up punch did.
Nakano great at canceling out those moves and re-strategizing. Great at improvising on his feet.
Well, he's been doing a lot of training lately, trying to bring up his game. He wants to be, again, the reason I found him in my office asking for this match, he wants to prove himself. That
trio of atomic drops, though, that's going to slow him down.
It would slow anyone down. I don't know if you've ever taken one of those atomic drops before. I used to wrestle against a guy, Rocco Brunelli. He loved those atomic drops.
You keep trying me to get to have a role in the ring. I'll tell you what. We'll make it interesting. I'll put this on the line. I'll do a little training session with you if Wilson loses. How about that?
You heard it here first, folks. If Wilson Anyway, so you're saying if Wilson loses the hair versus mask match, you'll do a training session with me?
You know what? I have such confidence in my man, Wilson said, hold on for a second. Gable going for those vicious right hands there on the outside. But yes, I have faith in my man, Wilson, son of Will.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Pete, make a note.
Did you see that slamming? Slamming Hireold onto that LCD monitor there we have on the side.
But it looks like TJ, he may have been recovering, or he's just really concerned about what Carni-Val was doing. Or maybe, I think TJ just wants to take down Carni-Val. Oh, and that might be one way to do it.
No!
Meanwhile,
there's more to give in this match.
Hireold got busted open somewhere in there.
Now that hardcore component is coming into play. So far, all these men have just been absolutely destroying each other with their bodies. That low blow by the delinquent.
And in this match, that's completely legal.
That degeneracy was well earned right there. That's going to floor Lade Hireold for a while.
So Hireold down on the ground. Gable, it looks like he's practically out on his feet in the corner. Oh! Bronco Buster!
Oh, God!
Bronco Buster!
I hate that. I absolutely hate that, Jerry.
And oh no! Now he's.
Gable's really going through it right now.
And that was
vicious DDT.
The velvety Muppet kiss. But not able to get the successful cover onto Gable. Meanwhile,
Gable showing his absolute tenacity.
Hireold bringing it to the delinquent.
Rolling through. Oh, the stunner there.
All right. Oh, vicious clothesline from the Mint.
For a hardcore match, we're seeing a lot of beautiful liquid wrestling here tonight.
I am, but it's with a heavy helping of brutality.
A heavy helping of getting punched straight in the boing-boings.
2 count. Nobody has been eliminated yet, Michael.
This match is absolute insanity. None of these competitors want to give up the ghost here.
All right, and backdrop by Carney outside.
Vile backdrop suplex from a vile competitor.
And again.
And another one.
Now, this might be a hardcore match, but it's not a false count anywhere. He's going to have to get him back in the ring to get the pin. Oh, stunner from the Gable.
Meanwhile, the delinquent is putting on an absolute clinic
is this
here
gonna
on
be it?
Hireold, going for the pin.
2, broken up by Gable, rolling Carney in at them.
Rolled a man at another man, stopping the pin. That was beautiful.
Pump handle slam onto Gable. Gable's like, I'm out of here. And now Carney focusing on Kirishima. Gets high, and now he's going after Hireold. Carney is just clearing house. You know what?
You have to one.
And on the steps. You know what I'm really glad about right now, Michael?
That we're not ringside?
Exactly. Oh!
Oh!
Bounced him off the steel
Pinged off the steel steps. I was about to say, do you think there's an I Wrestled Carni-Val support group? But I think Carni-Val's going to need some neck support after that.
And right to the eyes. Gable is pulling out all the stops now.
These three over here.
The
delinquent.
The blood coming from Hireold's forehead. Somebody's got to drop at some point.
Yeah. Though he's bleeding, Hireold's still in this, showing his just absolute will to go on.
And
it's not got plans for it. Kicking to the face.
Maybe
a rising knee.
Rolling Carney over. Oh! Almost had a shot.
The ref was down. The ref was down.
1, 2. Finally!
Oh my God! That's another log count to the pin.
Carni-Val has been eliminated.
There was another at least 10 count pin there at the ref being knocked over.
Yeah, but and another $100 for the ref.
Indeed. Ref's really racking up the money.
Okay, but this now changes the entire momentum of the match. It's now the possibility of 2-on-1 action. And Nakano willing to let him too. Oh, and there goes Lade Hireold.
Now these Hireold has been eliminated.
It is now a 1-on-1 hardcore match against Nakano, Kirishima, and TJ Gable.
I guess it wasn't a good day for Maroon after all. Stretching out the leg like that. Just being held like that must be sheer agony.
That stretch. I mean, not only is it stretching out your leg, it's doing a number on your torso.
Your torso, your abdominals, you have to hold yourself up like that, or you're just going to stretch out those muscles and sinew on the side of your body.
Okay, cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Kirishima.
Very timely kick out.
But Gable going back. At this point, there's no more distraction. What are we going to have here? What are we going to get here? That is the Cajelas. 2.
Definitely did a number.
Kick out again. The delinquent not willing to give up.
You have to remember, he's fought this very smart. He's stayed out of most of the big three-way brawls that have happened. You saw earlier, he was on the other side of the ring, laying down there, getting some rest.
I mean, yeah, he's done a brilliant job. I mean, his asking to come into this match, I mean, I got to give him credit. He asked for a hard match, and is showing he belongs in this division. Win or lose, we have to consider Nakano Kirishima a member of the hardcore division now.
Absolutely. For a delinquent, he is absolutely putting on a clinic here. Very well versed in so much technique, so much strategy.
And I think he just busted the mint open.
He did.
You talked earlier about we were going to get a red out of TJ one way or the other.
Yeah, we were.
It looks like he was going for that low blow, but countered by Gable.
Now we can say that everyone in this match is wearing crimson today, Jerry. And such is life for the hardcore division.
Bringing him up. What's TJ going to do? Vicious clothesline. And a cover. One.
The leg there.
Two.
Very sound cover here.
No, kick out again by Kirishima. Kirishima refuses to die.
He is so good at conserving that energy. You think he was hearing that count and he waited for the 2 to go a little long there.
Into the blue corner. And, corner kick. I mean, I think this is it. There. I can't see how he gets out of this one.
I have hope for the kid.
2.
I have hope for the kid.
3. Yep, there it is.
Oh, no.
And your winner, TJ the Mint Gable.
A man of tungsten here in TJ the Mint Gable.
I mean, at this point, we've got to consider TJ a heavy favorite to be the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. But like I said, at this point, I have to consider that Kirishima has found his place, and that is he absolutely deserves to be in the Hardcore division.
Absolutely 100%.
And that
you can take that Crimson Mask home with you.
And that is nothing against Lade, Hireold, or Carni-Val. But yeah, what a showing. What a showing. I think all of those wrestlers showed great work. But yeah, we got a lot. When the booking committee sits down to figure out what's happening next in Hardcore, we got a lot of data to work with now. So yeah, what a night it has been. The follow-up show from Apocalypse. And we still have so much yet to come. So, Michael, what do you think?
I think this has been an absolute slobber knocker of a show so far. And I think we're dealing with some of the fallout from Apocalypse here soon.
I think... Oh, Jesus. Hang on. What do you mean? Oh, for God's sake. I think you spoke... I think you just jinxed us, Michael.
I seem to be doing that lately.
Oh... It's Vinsmoke. Vinsmoke, who lost that match at Apocalypse to Burnout Vaughn.
Main event.
What's he gonna say? All right. I know I lost. I know I lost that match to Burnout, and I know there was the agreement that I'd go see his doctor. But I'm trying to tell you, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I don't need no doctor poking and prodding me. Vinsmoke is fine. I'm as good as ever. Yeah. And I know everyone's saying, well, you lost the match, Vinsmoke. You got it. It was the stipulation. You got to go to the doctor. But no. Why would I? What do you think is wrong with me? I don't need a doctor. I'm as good as ever. Better than ever. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Give me a match. Give me anyone. I'll show when Burnout's wrong. I don't need anything. Because Vinsmoke Sanjay. No, Vinsmoke. I'm just Vinsmoke now. I'm at the top of my game. At the top of the world. I was world heavyweight champion. It's gonna be fine. You hear me? It's gonna be fine. And so Burnout, if you want to come out here and try and convince me, otherwise you what? Wait a minute. What the hell? Is it? What the hell's going on? That music. That's not one of our. The hell's going on here? That's Dr. Caliban.
Dr.
He's the manager of the House of Caliban over on Friday Night Flashbang.
He's the creator of that awful, horrible monster. Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. Greetings, Mr. Sonji. I don't think we've been formally introduced. Allow me. I am Dr. Vincent Vladimir Caliban, MD, PhD, MAD. And I am, amongst other things, the primary care provider for Burnout Vaughn. and he has referred your case to me. That's very interesting. Ooh, yes, I can see why he wants me to see you. I don't need no doctor. You keep your mad scientist hands off me. You made that freak. You made that freak. And what you got? What? No, I don't need anyone poking and prodding around me. I'm just fine the way I am. So you just keep your distance, Dr. Man. Oh, Mr. Sanji, I can tell right now, just looking at you. I already see the problem. That symbiotic thing that was attached to you. It created a network in your body to better sustain it. And when it was ripped off, that network was not removed with it. You still have a support system for a symbiote, but that's not the symbiote to support it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. I feel better than ever. I'm strong. I'm smart. I got everything I need. I don't need no doctor. Do you hear me? I don't need no doctor. Just you stay back. Just stay over there. Mr. Sanji, I'm afraid I must insist. I need to run tests, but if I am correct, this condition you have isn't just degenerative. It will ultimately prove fatal. If you're trying to deal with a symbiote support system without the symbiote, it is going to leech off of your body, and you will not survive. Wait. You saying I'm going to die? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You say Vinsmoke's going to die? Oh, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. Oh, wait a minute. How bad is it? I mean, really, please be honest with me, Doc. Well, we'll need to run tests. I do believe I can correct. After all, after what happened to Burnout Vaughn and that vicious attack from Arcolf, I was able to repair him. In fact, you donated a bone for that, as I recall. I already have an idea of what your physical condition was beforehand. So yes, I think I can restore you. Okay, you think you can make me better? I mean, okay. You can make me like I was before. All right. Well, let's think about this. I mean, I certainly don't want to die. I don't. I can assure you, when it comes to my work as a medical professional, I take it highly seriously. No, trust me. Join me. Come to my facility. We will run the tests. We will make sure you are well cared for. And I assure you, I can correct this. I assure you, I can make you the man you once were. So come with me, Mr. Sanji. Come along, and let's make it all better. The doctor is in. Well then, the condition is fatal?
That is quite a surprise. I guess whatever the hat is still in there leeching off of him.
Well, or something, it left something behind.
Okay. Left some garbage in his head that's rotting him away, I guess. Caliban very, very convincing with those words. Hey, he convinced me.
I mean, you know, Dr. Caliban he is the chief medical officer for Friday Night Flashbang.
And you have to imagine there was a little reunion backstage, probably.
I mean, maybe. I mean, he is the primary. He's had to do more repair work on Burnout Vaughn than I think he's had to do on his son Christopher.
I'd imagine so.
So, yeah, that's Well, while we get ready, while we ponder that, and before our next match, let's go to this audio we got. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you now. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to give it a setup. You really just need to hear this.
Squatch and Friends is filmed in front of a sponsored studio audience.
Max, it's almost time for our match. Get out of your room.
No, I'm not coming out of my room, even if you break down this easily breakable door from Lowe's. Available in red, blue, and yellow.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do after I drink this conveniently placed cup of Squatch Rose coffee, now available in stores everywhere. What is this? VIP merch everywhere. The VI Pharaoh poster set, the Suplex Sam bedsheets, hooked on phonics by the Dr. Valbonomics. Is that a Beef and Wilson action figure set?
Am I getting paid to do this?
It's not what you think. They were on sale for such low prices at Zach's Wrestling Merch Shop. Now open 6 days a week.
Max used to be one of the cool kids, but now is hanging with gold bullies like VIP and doing awful singing. What about the kids? What about the sponsors?
This punch is sponsored by my fist.
Enough. We settle this in ring, and when Squatch wins, Squatch takes Max's dumb letter, and Max can be all buddy-buddy with bullies like VIP and wear all their merch.
It's the rematch of Squatch and Max! Hoss Toss Round 2, sponsored by Air. It's breathable!
Unfortunately, we were not able to schedule that match this week. Apparently, Max got called away on business. But we did promise Sasquatch wing a match, and I am a man of my word. So, Michael, let's go to ringside.
Let's do it.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Sasquatch Wing!
Being accompanied by the newly crowned Big Oof champion, Raphael Sampson, it's Sasquatch Wing.
Raphael Sampson looking good in gold, and that hard-fought match last week was well-earned, well-deserved by this man.
And you can see Squatch probably had his traditional 16 cups of Squatch Rose before coming out.
Absolutely wired. I don't touch this stuff.
I do. In fact, I cup right here. You want to try some?
No.
It's got the lactic cream in it and everything.
I don't like where the lacta stuff comes from.
Introducing his opponent. Representing Chained Hell. Representing Conquest Bloodline, Gorm!
And Gorm being accompanied by the newly crowned Nexus Titan champion, Lady Boots.
These two just wanted to show off their gold, didn't they?
Maybe. I mean, they won it. They're proud champions. Also, tweeting out on social media, Maximilian Thunderthighs, those Hostos returns, but let's see if he can do what two others have not. Well, we'll see, Max. That match is coming up soon, but, well, apparently you were the one called away on business. There he is, Gorm, who, again, last time we saw Gorm, he was in a showcase match being eliminated by Buck Bumble.
That must have lit a fire under his eyes. He looks determined, to say the least, today.
And this is one of those matches, it's like Gorm and Sasquatch Wing. Usually if either one's in the match, they're the favorite. But against each other?
Well, we're going to have to see.
Going to see if that brand new ring can handle all this power, all that hoss.
Because, Jerry, it's a hoss fight!
It is indeed. Oh, and off the bat, trading blows.
Off. Those massive strikes. You can Gorm to the ground there. Stomping with those big squatchy feet.
I mean, so few people can just take it to Gorm. But Sasquatch Wing is one of the handful that can actually manage it. Oh no. Oh! What?
that was... Wow.
I don't know about you, but I felt that.
Yeah, no, I felt that. You know how much weight is behind that headbutt? Oh my god, that's a rib cracker.
Oh. And, oh. But now Gorm bringing it to the Squatch.
You could grind Squatch roast coffee on that forehead if you wanted to.
For all we know, he does. Oh, and now he's going for the early cover by Gorm.
Going for the early cover. There's just a beautiful combination there.
That one count. Yeah, I kind of knew that one wasn't going to come to fruition.
I'm already speechless by this match, Jerry.
Oh.
There's just so much happening. So many... Ooh,
I mean,
stinging knife and chop.
There's few people that can just take punches from Gorm, much less return them. Gorm is kicking up the aggression, though.
If you notice, these competitors are waiting to throw each other around. Oh, I spoke too soon. They seem to be content just wailing on each other for now, though.
The problem is, I mean, Sasquatch Wing is called Wing for a reason. At some point, we might see the flying Sasquatch.
Just a one count there. Gorm is not done.
Oh,
not by a long shot.
Standing bulldog. Oh,
got
double
There's
trash.
Plenty to grab onto when it comes to Squatch. There's lots of real estate to get good holds in. Fur all over that body.
Versus the rather smooth, rocky visage that is the unstoppable Gorm. Oh! Gorm was doing something, but Squatch managing to break out, recollecting himself. Ho!
Ooh! Ooh!
Stunner!
Oh, just to the face.
A sit-down stunner by Gorm.
That was square on the nose. That's got to send some spots through your vision, even if you're even if you're Sasquatch, rather.
So, tweeting out on social media, R. Sawyer betting 100 Sanix Cybertronian currency on the ring breaking from this fight. I think we may have just been cursed. A meme. Oh, Lady Boots getting involved.
Lady Boots showing absolutely no fear. Not a lady you'd want to tangle with. Gorm ate that crossbody and he's back for more.
Lady Boots, who beat Sir Unkley Dunk at Apocalypse to win the Nexus Titan Championship. First female singles champion in M&W history.
Making history there.
And again,
that boot.
Taking Squatch for a walk. And again, Squatch doesn't like it.
Well, that Heron Squatch does give plenty of purchase for his opponents to grab onto.
I thought he was going to throw him out of the ring.
Thought we were going to see Gorm fly to the outside as well. Now, Gorm may...
He again, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to wear Squatch out.
I think both of the competitors are trying to test each other's cardio here.
Or he's trying to do something and Squatch is just a little too heavy to do it with.
Though, what does the cardio look like of a creature like Gorm? How does that work? What does he run on?
That's a great question. That's a, you know what? Write that down on the list of questions you need to ask Seth Jackson.
You know he's just going to go up to him and ask him, right? He's not even going to...
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, Squatch going for a pin, but the ref is distracted by Lady Boots.
Lady Boots unhappy about something here.
Oh no, on Brett's rope.
We gonna see that wing come into play?
Oh yeah!
Oh.
The flying Sasquatch. Yeah, Boots can interfere all she wants. it's not going to do a lot of good if... Oh, no. And now he's holding him by his cheeks. I don't even think that's a camel clutch.
Just looking for any purchase on that the stone visage of Gorm. Up and over.
I'm beginning to worry that Sawyer might be right about the ring.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing some noises, Jerry.
One,
see if this thing can hold together.
Kick out. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Squatch has broken the ring.
You're not. I've seen the tapes of that, Jerry.
Oh no! What are we gonna get? Power slam by Gorm.
Tilt-a-Wolf power slam on such a big opponent. Oh my God!
And your winner, Gorm.
Now you have to be impressed by that one, Jerry.
I mean, you do. A victory for the bloodline by the unstoppable Gorm. Although I think we do have to give an assist to Lady Boots.
Lady Boots is doing her managerial duty in this spot.
I mean, Gorm, like Carni-Val, I think has his eyes on that Warp Gate Hardcore Championship. He's won it before. Or maybe...
Could you imagine if Gorm wins that and the cash-in is successful?
I just had another thought. Oh my goodness. There could be something else going on, Michael. I just thought of something. Somebody has to face Raphael Sampson at the Super Show for the Big Oof Championship.
That he just made a statement to his partner.
I think that might be what's going on. I think Gorm may be gunning for the Big Oof.
They got eyes on gold. Let's see if Conquest Bloodline can follow up.
Well, we have a lot of action yet to come, and I'm getting told by Pete somebody else is coming to the ring.
More grievances to air, it seems.
I gotta do something about these guys storming the... Oh, it's him? Oh, dear.
What? Who? Oh. Who, Jerry?
Oh, no.
I guess I'm gonna find out.
It's the All-Father, Arcolf.
Greetings and salutations, Multiverse. I am the All-Father, Arcolf. And at one point, I was the gatekeeper of the multiversal nexus. But then, well, things have changed. Now, I know there is a lot of people who have issue with my bringing the Inquisition. But that was needed. This company had grown weak. The wrestlers didn't have honor, didn't have power. I brought them the challenge that would let them rise. And so a few of you had to go to prison, or the hospital, or the grave. But either way, I now have a concern after Apocalypse. After I lost to the dwarf. I was the gatekeeper. When people entered, they had to go through me. And now, I lost to a dwarf. I don't know that I'm feeling myself. But that is time to change. For I am the All-Father, Arcolf, guardian of the multiverse, keeper of the gate, and member of the murder cave. And I am putting you all on notice. The time of looking down on me is over.
Okay, so I think Arcolf's not happy he lost last week.
Another person you do not want to have upset.
No.
And
last time he got upset, people died.
Well, it seems we have plenty more bloodshed to come, and let's say, hey, maybe
dear.
someone won't die this time.
And tweeting on social media, McMorgan says, "Talk is cheap, old man."
McMorgan really gunning for an early retirement.
I think so. Well, let's. Yeah, that's going to get interesting because I wonder what he's going to do to prove himself.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, McMorgan. I'll buy you your easy chair and stair lift now.
And with that, well, we have a few matches left to go. This next one, I think this will be interesting. It was you asked a question earlier tonight. Well, one of us asked a question. Might have been me. When Istanbul came out, we asked, "Where's Constantinople?"
Yeah, that's nobody's business but the Turks, but we have an answer now.
We do have an answer. He's in our next match.
I guess we have gone back to Constantinople.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, if as we said, there is going to be a lot going on here in the near future. November 20th, Super Show. But until then, let's go down to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Omega Club, Gunner Birch.
Well, here you go. It's Gunner Birch, the young lion of Omega Club, looking to make a statement.
Let's see if that stick-it-to-itness and young chutzpah and attitude can stand up to members of the Turkish Delights, if I'm correct, right?
Well, this man, he is one of the proteges now of Alpha Kong, and apparently has also been working under Kelly to help with some of the day-to-day operations at Omega Pub.
And introducing their competitor, hailing from the Warpstone Laboratory, they are the Constant Nightmare, Constantinople.
And his opponent, Constantinople, the recruit, if you want to put it that way, of Flame Revenant and Hightower. Although, interesting note we got beforehand when I asked, what are you three planning? Hightower looked at me and said, 3?
Huh.
But in the meantime, it's Constantinople. I just had an interesting thought.
What's that, Jerry?
Well, so Omega Club, of course, has their pub, Omega Pub.
Yes.
And apparently, Chained Hell just opened a lounge of some form.
Are we... We're seeing corporate competition play out here in the form of a wrestling match?
You know, honestly, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, hey, you know what? I'll pull out my phone here and just look at the stocks. See if this match affects it in any way.
Yeah, the Burning Lounge is apparently the name of it. It's been around for a while, but yeah, I don't know.
Hey, if either of them want advertisement, a few free drinks my way would grease the gears a little bit.
Well, anyway, here we go, and right off the bat, Gunner Birch, you know, I guess he knew how aggressive Constantinople comes out and took advantage of it.
Yeah, we also have quite a bit of a size discrepancy here. Constantinople, definitely more of a compact competitor.
Compact and what?
What?
Wait, it's the Flame Revenant.
Oh boy. Oh, this is not good.
No, right off the bat, Constantinople getting hit and Flame Revenant going,
Oh
well,
my
I don't think
God.
so. Oh, that's an immediate DQ. Gunner Birch wins by disqualification by getting laid out by the Flame Revenant.
I don't imagine
And
he feels
your
like a winner right
due
now.
to disqualification.
Okay, so there you have it. Gunner Birch wins, but only because of a blatant run-in by the Flame Revenant.
Flame Revenant must have been pissed about something.
I guess.
I guess this Battle of Bars is heating up.
Yeah, you think? I mean, I don't want to say that's what's going on. I don't know for sure.
I think that's exactly what's going on if I had to guess. And I'm excited because that means free drinks in my future.
But, okay, so, see, now I'm concerned, though. Because we just talked about that ominous statement Hightower made.
Three, huh?
Well, I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, I guess, oh, wait, it's time to go down to somebody else has a microphone. Oh, it's him?
Hey, everybody.
Well, this will be interesting.
Oh, wait, it's... no, this is going to be annoying.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Defunk. Hello, babies. It is your shaman of shaken. It is the funky one. It's your boy, Defunk. And babies, I have been feeling something flowing in the funk lately. I've been thinking back. Everyone after Apocalypse was talking about how I laid out one Edward Bosco. Yeah, I'll say his name. And one flaming table later, I retired that, baby. But you know, sir, I was feeling this flow, because I am one with the funk, and the funk is with me. And the funk was leading me back to those days, and I realized something, babies. I realized something shocking, so shocking, that I could not believe I had to clean up my helmet. And that thing was, I don't think the MVP was all that wrong. No, babies. He had a simple philosophy. Take what you can get. Get what's yours. Win, baby, any way you can. And I think the funk is showing me that might be the way. The way of the funk. The way to Cloud 9, baby. But one does not get to Cloud 9 by themselves, oh no. No, on such a psychedelic trip like that, you need fellow passengers. So I need to find those who need the boost, those who need to be risen to Cloud 9, so that we can rise up and take what is ours, and that is the glory and the gold. So I'm looking for those of you, the ones who've been outcast, the ones who've been looked down upon. I'm looking for the ones who need a bit of the boost of the funkiness. That's right, babies. If you feel you need a little something to get you going, come see the funk, and I will be your guru. I'll lead you to Cloud 9, baby.
Well, amongst all the hippie jargon, he made a good point there.
Wait a minute, what the hell's going on? That's the funk. He's one of the most popular wrestlers we have. The crowd's behind him.
Well, it sounds like he has a new lease on what he needs to do in the ring.
I'm so confused. Oh well, we need to get ready for our next match, but before we do that, as we saw earlier tonight, you saw that belt adorning the waist of the Lady Boots, the Lady of Conquest. the new Nexus Titan champion, and she won that belt at Apocalypse from the only Sir Uncle Dunk. So why don't we check in on Sir Uncle Dunk and see how he's doing?
Boss, you okay in there? You've locked yourself in the bathroom ever since you lost the title to Lady Boots. Hey, look, I'm not worried. I'm sure you've got some kind of plan that involves you losing the title to get something even bigger. You've always got some kind of crazy plan, right? Boss? What the hell are you doing in there?
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. As light goes on, as I'm fading away, I'm sick of this life, I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me?
Alright, look into your space.
Well, that's a sad statement from Sir Uncle Dunk.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I feel so bad.
Well, you know what?
It's so moving.
Maybe this next match will raise your spirits. Let's head down to ringside, Michael.
Okay.
The following match is a tag team tornado match. Introducing first, the Absolute Units.
And here they are. Forrest the Fortress Wade and Absolute Washington. And they got to be feeling a bit jazzed after the victory of TJ the Mint Gable in that hardcore four-way match.
I mean, for sure it looks like it, but it also looks like, you know, they once again spent an hour backstage working on hair.
I mean, he does run his own hair care product line. We had a commercial about that earlier.
Yeah, you see, I generally make it a rule to not trust products made by giant, beefy men who have half a brain.
And introducing their opponents. Blood Money.
So I guess Uncle Dunk has bounced back.
This crowd is despicable, showing him such malice, such anger after what this man has been through. He basically lost a child. Show him some respect. Give this man some affection, people. Come on.
Well, he's out there now with his butler, Mr. Butler, who, yeah, this is, and the fact that their tag name is Blood Money.
What? You gotta spill a little blood to make a little money.
I'm sure.
Is that what this business is about?
I'm sure that he would agree with you on that point, but we'll see. Well, here we go, and yeah, this is not a race. This is a tornado match. But it makes you wonder what, because again, we need to figure out who are going to be the contenders to take on Shoot Nation for the Unified Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, let's see which tag teams have a good showing here in these next couple of weeks.
And now that Uncle is no longer a singles champion, that does free Blood Money up to go after those tag belts. In fact, I think this is the first official match for Blood Money since they gave their tag team a name.
Yeah, well, they can show it off now. Let's see how the cohesiveness between Uncle Dunk and Butler is working out so far. And also, Jerry, you don't have to keep mentioning that old title and rubbing it in his face. That's rude.
I mean, it was his biggest accolade to date.
Just twisting the knife, Jerry. Twisting the knife.
He won it on that strategic cash-in of his Money in the Bank briefcase. Which, let's be honest, everyone's on pins and needles about what will happen with Semjax and his kids.
Ooh, nobody home.
Mr. Butler getting out of the way just in time.
Let's see,
and
we had
quick cover on Absolute Washington, but a little early in the match yet.
This tornado tag is very interesting. Similar amounts of action to that 8-man. You have the different pairs pairing off different parts of the ring.
I think it's an interesting matchup. You've got the hosses of their teams going up against the more svelte members, although in both teams that's not saying much. Everyone's a pretty strong individual here.
Yeah, nobody cares anybody would want to try and
oh my god, Butler got dropped onto Uncle Dunk and then Forrest landed on him.
the amount of meat, slapping meat.
You know,
and also expensive French fabric.
Also, let's point out you've got the miser facing the tax man.
Oh, that.
Yep, Forrest is an accountant. He could be asking Uncle about his returns.
I think he's about to audit Uncle's face. Oh, what did I say? Ow!
Meanwhile, the ever-looming threat of Uncle Dunk and that thing on his head. Thank goodness he's got it. He's the one person in the multiverse immune to the effects of the hat.
Butler going for the pin there early. Ooh. Did you hear the resounding thud?
I did. Butler recovered just in time to break up that pin, and now he's going after the fortress.
Butler doing a great job of cleaning up after Uncle, which is as the Butler does.
I mean, you would expect him to buttle.
He is indeed buttling.
But he's also right now stunned while Forrest is taking a rest in Absolute Washington.
Being a showboating,
hell of a leg drop
man that he is.
Okay, Forrest trying to cut off Butler, but not getting it done, allowing Mr. Butler to once again break the pin. Okay, now can Forrest keep him busy while Washington tries to put him down?
Perhaps if Washington was more humble, like Uncle, they would have been a lot more successful a lot sooner.
Wait a minute. Let me check something. I could have sworn you said Uncle was humble.
I mean, he is. He's given this nobody team the time of day. He accepted this match. If that ain't humble, I don't know what is, Jerry. Ooh! Felt on his side, stomped the hand there.
Sorry, I folks lost the power of speech there for a second because I couldn't believe what my broadcast partner said.
Well, I guess you and I are just very different people, Jerry.
All right, Butler going out after Absolute Washington, but that might be a mistake because that's leaving Uncle Dunk. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say leaving.
You can't count Uncle Dunk out.
He was a champion for a reason. Oh, and at that point, I guess it's going to be a question. Oh no. I think he's setting up for the Midas Punch.
That old racehorse still got plenty of race left in him. Midas Punch!
Right on the button of Forrest, but Absolute breaking up the pin. Uncle instructing Butler to throw Absolute Washington out of the ring. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Butler, no.
The Butler.
No.
The Butler.
The Butler did it.
Got a bottle. Oh, missed but landed on his feet.
Made up for it though with that power slam.
For a man of his size, he sure is agile.
Oh, Forrest getting a slam of his own on Uncle. Butler has... Oh, Butler just misses it.
I can't believe this.
And your winners,
the absolute unit.
Have the ref check his hair. There had to have been some shenanigans here.
His hair is checked before every match. And there on social media, Sandman is pointing out, didn't Uncle Dunk try and run a children's hospital into the ground? Either way,
I'm sorry, what? I suddenly couldn't hear you.
Victory for the absolute units. It looks like there's more work for Blood Money to do.
Absolutely robbed. What a travesty.
Well, Michael, we're here.
Is it about that time?
It is about that time. We have one last match on the card, and then, well, and it's the biggie. It's what we've been talking about since early in this evening. Ausir Taran went to the brass and stated that he wanted a match for the beef against Malice after Malice put his hands on him. And by put his hands on him, what we mean is after Malice saved Zacko Duel from a vicious attack by Ausir Taran at the end of Apocalypse. In fact, so vicious. Let's head to the let's listen to this report we got that may give us some idea of what exactly is going on with the cursed future.
Ow! Careful! It'd help if you'd stay still for a second.
Query. Status of cursed futures on.
Well, during my greatest Leonardo DiCaprio performance, Ausir locked a trials and might have damaged something important.
Yep, looks like you broke the nerve driver into pieces. The walking carpet might have knocked it loose, but Taran finished the job. It's functional, but you're going to be feeling those shards.
Can it be repaired?
While it's in your arm? No. The core pieces are intact, but if I take it out to repair it, you lose the arm until it's done, and that could take weeks getting the materials.
And just buying a new one?
You got 5 million quid.
5 million Monopoly bucks? It's a nerve driver, not a shitty lion NFT.
Mate, we're from the future, and these people can barely afford to keep graphic cards in stock. We're lucky we're not surviving on car batteries. No offense, Malice. If you want to stay in the ring, Ausir cannot get his hands on your arm, or it's done.
I am the ace of this company now. Cursed or not, I have to stay champion. Ausir thinks he's clipped my wings, but I'm still going to soar. Malice?
Acknowledged.
They might have the lead, but they damn sure aren't taking the win. You're taking on the beef. Do me a favor. Pop that purple pimple.
Mission accepted.
Sawyer, did you just put a Looney Tunes band-aid on me?
What? They don't keep welding torches at the nurse's station. Besides, I thought you liked Daffy. Or would you have preferred Lola?
You know what? I don't need a new nerve driver. I'll just take yours!
Mission on hold.
Come on, it's not like you're using it.
And with that, let's head down to ringside for our main event.
I don't appreciate having my NFT purchase called out like that.
The following match is scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, representing the main event match is Pure Malice.
1/3 of the main event Mex.exe. It's Malice, man who last week came out to protect his faction leader Zacko Duo from Ausir Taran, putting a blue screen on Ausir until security was able to break them up. And apparently the beef was trying to get to ringside, but Ausir was able to wiggle out before he got out. And now we're going to see this matchup.
Yeah, we've seen a hitch in the get-along of both of these factions who are competing here in the main event tonight. Let's see who can overcome and come out on top.
And introducing their opponent, representing VIP, he is the Beef.
And here he is, the Beef.
Frick them kids! Right, Jerry?
You know, earlier tonight I had pointed out that Rapture Newroad's everyone's favorite tiefling.
This one's mine.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
What, is he not yours? I mean, look at him. Look at his glorious face.
The Beef. And this will be interesting. These are basically the two strongmen of their factions. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how this match is going to play out. Of course, all of this is in lead up to November 20th when Zacho Duo takes on Ausir Taran. But now we know Zacho actually has an injury from Apocalypse. And there's the
we're
bell.
off.
Oh, and we saw backbreaker by
immediate
the Beef.
backbreaker.
Now,
The Beef not wasting any time.
Malice is a mech, but I don't care how mechanical you are, that hurts.
Yeah, it's got to lock something up.
Oh,
maybe just snap some sort of chain drive.
Not a lot of guys that can just throw Malice around a ring.
Well, Beef is one of those guys, as he's proving here right now. Grabbing the arm, locking up those joints. Oh my God! The strength of the Beef!
And we got some tweets out on social media. First, we missed one from the Chocolate Zombie. Graven Funk takes off the helmet, and it was the MVP all along. God, I hope not. We've seen them together at the same time. Anyway, also on social media, Maximilian Thunder Thighs, let's go Beef. VIP Gold will mash the medal of meme. Yay, I guess.
I mean, I agree with him. He could be a little more enthusiastic, but yeah. Good call there.
Meanwhile, slamming the Beef into the mat, and now just blows from Malice. Beef returning the favor, and a kick.
That boot, that absolute massive boot of the Beef, that would put anybody down.
Now he's just playing to the crowd. Beef, pay attention. You're in a match. Pay attention.
It seems the Beef is absolutely aware of what he's doing. He has to play to the crowd. They love him.
And working over the head of the Beef.
That's a favored target of Malice. Working over people's head and neck like that.
Well, you gotta admit the Beef is a little jerky.
Ooh. I see what you did there. Don't disrespect him like that, Jerry. He's an athletic. He's a competitor. He's in a hold right now, but
stretched out by Malice.
Yeah, but he's a winner. He's not gonna tap. That's not like the Beef.
And going for a pin. One kick out by the Beef.
Kick out at one.
Now Malice is playing to the crowd. Oh, that's gonna cost. It did. It cost him.
Trying to steal the Beef's thunder there, and he paid for it.
Taunt to body.
Oh, another backbreaker. More of those chain drives and spark plugs being shattered. I'd like to imagine, the inside of Malice is just like a Dr. Seuss contraption.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert in how Transformers are built. Knocked back. All right, the Beef on the offense. Luthez press.
On the offense. Ground and pound here from the Beef. Showing off that absolute brute strength and martial arts skill.
And going
dropping the knee.
Dropping the knee on the head of Malice. Now what's going to... All right, picking him up. And... Oh no, a series of clotheslines.
Ooh. These series... Absolutely brutal series of clotheslines targeting that head and neck area, trying to cut off the communication from the rest of this Transformer's body, now stomping on the hand.
I mean, you gotta figure they're thinking, well, if Zacho could be damaged by something like that, maybe we can do the same to Malice.
Absolutely, going after all the typical weaknesses of machines, going after the joints, going after the control center.
One.
Beef keeping up the pace of the match to not give Malice any leeway, not give him any chance to counter or attack back, stomp to the face.
Now Beef playing to the crowd, figuring he's got it in the bag. Again, working on the other arm of Malice.
Probably heard the nerve chip thingy trouble. He's trying to replicate that.
All right, now he's stretching Malice out.
Oof.
Now he's just
absolutely tearing at those joints. Ooh. The upper body of Malice has to be completely shredded at this point. Or apparently not, I spoke too soon.
I would never count out Malice, not even once.
Definitely got more than machinery in him. Tell you what, he's got some guts. He's got some spirit in him.
But the beef just cocky walking over him.
Yeah, the Beef has that confidence to know where he is in a match. And he has absolute control at this point.
At this, just working over, returning the favor from Malice earlier.
Getting more than crossed wires from an attack like that. Stomp to the gut.
And
stomp to the back on the other side.
Just working Malice over.
This is an absolute showcase in brutality here. Ooh!
Now
that's slow,
bridging on him.
German. Beef showing off his technical skill and strength in this match. Once again, going after the hands and arms. The weakest part, the joints of these bots.
And now, just brutalizing his opponent. That was an insane pickup.
Ooh, right on the face.
Now he's just gloating. Cover in two. Kick out by Malice.
This is why Beef is my favorite tiefling on the show. Just the absolute strength, brutality, and the showmanship to boot.
And here he comes, picking him up again.
Picking him up, going for it.
Slamming on him.
You're getting the suplex. Another attack of the arm. Up and over, landing on the shoulders.
Definitely has a target. He's going to do everything he can to take out the arms of Malice. Picking him up.
Away. The means for him to... He's taking away the means for him to lock in that blue screen, I think is what the Beef's doing. He's making sure that doesn't happen.
I mean, I've got to give him credit. That would be a solid strategy. Now he's picking him... a reversal by Malice, flipping the Beef.
You can't lock in a submission like that where you have to hold your opponent if your arms are jelly, if your joints are shot.
Looks like
favoring that arm.
Yeah, he was. Now he's going outside to grab him some beef.
He wants a bite. You see what I did there? Bite? No.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
Trading blows outside. Over the barricade.
Combination there, sending Malice over the barricade with that beautiful combination.
Still working.
Another overhand right.
Knee to the gut.
These are very professional looking strikes there from the Beef. These aren't just wild swings. These are calculated punches. smooth overhand rights. Good combinations.
And going after the Beef. Beef's in the corner, reeling. Off the rope. What's going to happen? Oh, whatever was going to happen, blocked by Beef. And now, bear hug power slam onto Malice.
My God.
Now it's just going to pick him up and bridge him. Is this going to be it? 1, 2.
The legs.
Kick out by Malice.
Malice must have been a little bit out of it. His legs were very close to the ropes there.
And, slingshot slam.
Oh my God!
Right on the face of the Beef. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it?
That must have shocked the Beef. He didn't.
I didn't accept. That's a resistance is futile.
Oh my! I haven't seen that move live. What?
Malice wins. So you were right.
Your winner, Malice.
You were right.
God.
Beef was trying to take the blue screen away. So wait, whoa! It's Ausir Taran. Taran's charging the ring. Oh, and he's attacking Malice. Oh no, the shades of apocalypse. Once again, Ausir Taran coming out after the match, working over a member of Meme. Oh!
Going after the other half now.
Yeah, usually Ausir goes after the arms, but I guess he figured Beef did a good enough job there.
Just oh my gosh.
Slamming him down. And here comes the cavalry. Oh, wait a minute, no, Zacco, you're hurt. Zacco's coming for the rescue. Malice was loyal.
Wait a minute, there's a little bit of a kerfuffle happening in the crowd. Oh my God, it's Sam! Suplex Sam!
Sam jumped out of the crowd. Now he's throwing around Zacco Duo. Oh, okay. So, and Ausir is still working over Malice, but now Sam has got to know that Zacco is hurt. And
VIP had the soldier station.
Our Sawyer is coming out for the rescue. That's Dr. Valmanex and that's Dr. Valmanex and Maximilian Thunder Thighs.
We have an absolute numbers game here. VIP is winning, and Maximilian Thunder Thighs doing the right thing, helping out VIP.
And this isn't even all of VIP. You still have Wilson, son of Will, in the background. So VIP absolutely has the numbers advantage over the three-man team of Meme. How can Meme overcome that number?
Dominating that number.
Oh my God. It's Daverman.
What is he doing here?
I think Daverman is coming to even the odds on behalf of Meme.
You're a hero. You're supposed to stay out of matters like this. This has nothing to do with you, Daverman.
I mean, Daverman lost to Ausir Taran at Apocalypse in that #1 contender match. Now
can't just let things light. Here comes Sparrow.
So Sparrow is going to help our Sawyer deal with Max and the Doctor of Albenomics, and Daverman's
crawling down the top of the ramp.
Daverman's going to go help Zacco Duo against the rest of VIP.
It's just turned into an absolutely hectic brawl.
It's just, it's insane.
What are the Sentinels doing? What are they thinking getting in between this? This is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, Daverman pointed out he would not let a villain like Ausir Taran have his way. I guess he's proving good to his word.
Not right, calling a man as great as Ausir Taran a villain. This is absolutely just astonishing to see. These two groups just absolutely going at it.
And now, looks like they're clearing the ring. Everyone's holding back. Oh no, everyone's holding back VIP out of the ring except for Suplex Sam, who's getting lifted. Oh,
that arm must be working. Ooh,
red comment onto Suplex Sam from Zacco Duo.
He's working with Daver,
and Daver's throwing Sam out of the ring and punch for good measure.
They're coordinating, Jerry.
I guess.
Sam is thrown to the outside, absolutely floored.
Sam is
as
now
am
running
I.
for the ramp,
running for the hills, as they say. What is this? Zacco Duo.
Okay.
Come on.
I guess I guess real recognizes real. I think Daverman is offering the assistance of the Sentinels to meme to even out the numbers.
You know, I talked about the winds of change fondly at the beginning of the show here. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, that's it for tonight. That was your main event, ladies and gentlemen. What an insane finish to the show. So you know what? I am the general manager of Warzone. I'm going to make a match right now, right here, next week on Warzone. The Sentinels, Daverman and Sparrow will take on Ausir, Taran, and Suplex Sam. Calling it now. I can make that match, and I am making it. You guys want to get involved? Let's do it next week. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have. So for Michael Montora, I'm Jerry Aldini. Good night.
Good night. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the M&W Archive channel. Just remember, you're doing this not for you, but for me, because I deserve to be seen at all times, everywhere. Wilson, son of...